What's going on, guys? Dig here, ready to teach you how to do the Shadows of Evil Easter egg. Now, a disclaimer, you need 4 players to complete this Easter egg. You can do it solo if you're on PC with a certain mod. Before we get started, I'm going to show you the best gobblegums to bring for the Easter egg. I'm also going to show you where all the shield parts are and where to build it. On top of that, I'm going to show you real quick how to build the Apothicon servant. Now, the gobblegums that you should bring for this Easter egg is Raindrop, Death Machine, Perkaholic, Fear in the Headlights, and Near-Death Experience. The first part for the shield is going to be located at the Footlight High Street. You're going to access this by using your beast mode by shocking the box to bring the stairs down. The shield part could be located on top of this little bench over here to the left. Turning around, it could be located in front of this bench on the floor. And the final location is going to be turning around and leaning against this railing. The second shield part location is located at the Waterfront High Street. To get access to this door, you have to turn into beast mode and shock this box, just like you did in Footlight. And you're going to go up the stairs to the left on the ground right here, and then on the left side of this window on the ground. And the last location is located right beside the door to the left, right in front of this table on the ground. Now for the final part for the shield, you're going to go to the Canal High Street, all the way up to the very top, to the right on the ground right here, going forward leaning against this rail, and then going up these little tiny stairs to the right against this window. The best place to build the shield is going to be at the canals in front of the Ruby Rabbit. Now moving on to the Apothicon servant. The first part for the Apothicon servant is by taking out your first Margwall. He'll drop your Margwall heart right there. The second part for the Apothicon servant is going to be located inside one of these pods. You got to wait till they're purple and then use a fumigator to open them. And the third part will only spawn in by killing a meatball or a firefly. You have to wait till round 12 or higher for this part to spawn in. Now just take all your parts to a crafting bench and then craft your Apothicon servant. Only one player in the game can have one. For the very first step of the Easter egg, you have to unlock Pack-a-Punch. To unlock Pack-a-Punch, you have to complete 4 different rituals around the map. To get the items that you need for the ritual and unlock the rooms to get into the ritual area, you got to do a bunch of different tasks while you're in beast mode. The first beast mode that we're going to start off with is the one at spawn. You're going to turn your back to this purple podium, line yourself up with the quick revive box. As soon as you go into beast mode, shock it, run over to your left side, melee this box in the back of this truck, run straight forward. You'll see this little junction box you got to shock it, turn around, grapple up on top of these stairs, jump over the railing, and follow this path that I take, jump over here, shock this power box, turn around, melee this door, and then you're all set for the first ritual room. To start the first ritual, you need to pick up the summoning key in the back of this car. You will also need this fountain pen that's on the ground right here. Take these 2 items into the ritual room that's above spawn. Place them on top of this table to start the ritual. Here's a tip to keep in the back of your mind. As soon as the ritual is over, and if a nuke spawns in from a zombie, pick it up immediately because it will not end the round. Once the ritual is over, pick up the gummy worm. Moving on to the second location for the rituals. The second location is going to be located in the canals, and this is how you unlock everything for the beast mode. As soon as you enter the canals, to your right will be a podium for the beast mode. Activate the beast mode, run across, drop down this railing right here, break this box inside this cage to the right, break this door, run across, take a right beside these stairs to the left. Inside this hole will be another junction box to shock it, turn around, look up to the tower to the right side, grapple, follow this path that I take to go down the tower, shock this box right here, wait for the door to open, run down the stairs, take a left immediately as soon as you get outside of the stairs, and then melee this box. Now, once we get out of beast mode, we're kind of going to follow the same path that we took as beast mode. We're going to drop down right here and pick up this badge. You're going to go inside this pink tower, and then you're going to place down the badge on top of this table, and you're going to start the ritual. Once the ritual is over, make sure you pick up the gummy worm. Now, moving on to the third ritual room. The third ritual room is located in the Footlight District. As soon as you buy this door, take a left, go inside this beast mode, run straight up to these stairs, shock this junction box, turn to your left, melee this box. As soon as the stairs are done activating, run up the stairs, turn on this perk right here, jump across this ramp, melee this box, jump back across, run up these stairs right here, look to your right, grapple right there, drop down, and then shock this junction box. Now, once you get outside of beast mode, pick up the hairpiece off the ground, head inside the burlesque, and then start your ritual by placing the items on top of the table, and then go ahead and pick up the gummy worm after you're done with the ritual. Now for the fourth ritual. The fourth ritual will be located in the Waterfront District. You're going to run, open this door, you're going to go into beast mode right here, run across, shock this junction box right here, turn to your left, run down these stairs, jump, turn around, grapple on top of this catwalk, melee this box, then jump down. Once you're on the ground, run straight down these stairs, and then as soon as you get to the very bottom, take a left and then melee this door open. Now, once you're out of beast mode, go down these stairs, take a right, pick up the boxer's belt, and then head down into the ritual room, place them on top of this table, and then start the ritual. After the ritual, pick up the gummy worm. Now we're going to head back to the canals, and that door that we meleeed open with beast mode earlier will be available to interact with to activate a portal, and it will take us down where Pack-a-Punch is. Once you're down below where Pack-a-Punch is, you go up to this wall, and then you're just going to wait for a second, and it's going to open up, and then you're going to go place down each gummy worm inside each podium. Once you accomplish this, go back to the table right here, and then activate the ritual. Once completing this ritual, Pack-a-Punch will be unlocked. Pack-a-Punch is going to be across the room. It's going to look like this blue portal right here. Now, the second major step of the Easter egg is building the sword and upgrading it. Now, the way that you collect the sword is you're going to have to collect 3 different symbols around the map by riding the train between each district. Symbols are going to be located inside of the same windows every single game. Now, if you're exiting from the canals, it's going to be on the left side in this window. Now, if you're entering the waterfront, it's going to be on the left side. If you're exiting the waterfront, it will be on the right side. It's going to be located inside this window right right here. Now, if you're entering the Footlight District, it's going to be on the right side. If you're exiting out of the Footlight District, it's going to be on your left side, inside this window right here. As soon as you get your third symbol, go ahead and go down to the Pack-a-Punch area. You're going to want to get into beast mode, run across, break this block, and then turn to your left. On this flat wall, we'll have a bunch of symbols. You're going to put in your 3 symbols that you collected from the trains. Once you accomplish this, take a right and go through this portal. And then as soon as you get through the portal, look up and grapple right here. And then take a left as soon as you land. And then you're going to shock this junction box at the bottom of the stairs. By shocking that junction box, that will unlock another area to pick up a shield part for later on. Going back to the flat wall. Once open, there'll be 4 eggs in there that all 4 players must pick up. There's going to be 4 different squid statues around the map that everybody needs to place down their eggs and fill up souls for them. The statues can carry more than 1 egg at a time, but I highly recommend to spread everybody out so the kills can be evenly spread. The 4 statue locations are as follows. The first one being located where you pick up your egg the first time. The second location is located in the canals in the backside of the Ruby Rabbit. The third location is located at the Footlight District right underneath here. The fourth location is going to be up these stairs where you get the shield part. It's going to be the very back left corner right here. The way that you get access to these statues is you have to go in beast mode and then melee the box open. Now, once you finish filling up your egg, you can take it back down where you picked up the egg in the first place, place it in the placeholder for the egg, and then pick up your sword. Now we can start with the upgrading process. Keep in mind, everybody has to get their sword and everybody has to upgrade their sword for the Easter egg. Starting off with the upgrading process, you have to head into a ritual room that is correlated to your character. I am the cop, Jackie Vincent, so I have to head into the Ruby Rabbit. There will be a gatekeeper waiting on top of the ritual bench. Pick up the black egg that it is holding for you. Now, once you pick up the black egg, there will be a red circle outside of every single ritual room. Go on top of it and then activate it. Once activated, a Margwa will spawn in. Take out the Margwa, and then you're one step closer to upgrading the sword. You're gonna have to do this 4 times outside of every single ritual room. One is located outside of the Ruby Rabbit right here. One is located outside of the boxer room right here. One is located outside of the burlesque right here. And the last and final one is right outside of spawn on the ground right here. One thing to keep in mind is that you can only do this once per round. Also, 2 Margwas will spawn in after completing the first one. So the second one will have 2 Margwas. The third one will have 2 Margwas. The fourth one will have 2 Margwas. Now, once you have completed all 4 ritual spots for the egg, go ahead and go back to your ritual room. Give the gatekeeper your egg, and then it will give you the upgraded sword. Now, once everybody has accomplished getting the sword upgraded, go ahead and go into Nero's room. On the bookshelf over here to the left will be a book on the ground. Interact with the book and the book will float up. Now head down to Pack-a-Punch and there'll be a flag waiting for you. Now before you pick up the flag, hit up the gobble gum machine to get a gobble gum to help you defend the flag. Once ready, pick up the flag and take it to the canals. You'll see a bunch of purple sparks on the ground that you need to place the flag inside and defend it from meatballs and the Shadow Man. Once you defend it for 30 seconds, the flag will flash red and you'll hear a ding. Go ahead and pick up the flag and then follow this path that I take to place down the flag one more time. And then after defending for another 30 seconds, you're going to pick up the flag and take it up into the ritual room. It's going to automatically snap in front of a gatekeeper and it's going to charge up the gatekeeper. You're going to have to do this 4 times in 4 different areas. One being inside the canals, one being inside the Footlight area, one being at the waterfront district, and the other one being at spawn. If the flag breaks at any point, don't worry about it. Just go back down to Pack-a-Punch and the flag will be waiting there for you. Just pick it up and redo it all over again. Now, if you do complete a flag entirely, taking it down to the gatekeeper, then you have to wait an entire round before you can go pick up the flag again. Now, once you and your team have defended the flag 4 times in the 4 different areas that I told you, you're going to head down to Pack-a-Punch and there will be gatekeepers waiting where the worms used to be. You're going to have everybody individually click on each gate worm and then they're going to rise up and laser Shadow Man. That's going to break his bubble. As soon as his bubble is broken, go ahead and keep on shooting at him. He will keep on moving side to side and then in the middle. Once he's in the middle, he'll head to the podium where you start the ritual. As soon as he's hovering over the podium, go ahead and interact with it, thus taking out the Shadow Man. Now we can move on to the final step of the Easter egg. Now before you leave the Pack-a-Punch, just wait there and on top of the podium where you just killed Shadow Man will be a white wisp. At any point of the game at this final step of the Easter egg, your screen will flash purple. You just have to go up and touch a white wisp around the map. Just make sure you do this because if you don't do it in time, you'll instantly go down. Now for the final step of the Easter egg, only Margwas are going to spawn in. You're going to take out the Margwas to charge up each beast podium. As soon as the beast mode is available, have everybody hop into beast mode. For this final step, it's going to take a lot of coordination with everybody listening at the same time. You're going to have each individual person waiting at the train system where you call the train to your location. There's going to be a little box above where you purchase the train. You're going to shock the box and that's going to charge the railing. The other power box locations are located inside the canal train in the top left corner right here. And then the other location is going to be at the waterfront up these stairs in the top right corner. The 4th person is going to be at spawn and he's going to shock 3 gatekeepers. The gatekeepers I'm talking about are going to be the ones down inside this ravine. Now, before you do any of the shocking, what you're going to want to do is call the train over to the Footlight District. Now, once you got everybody in position, 1% at Waterfront Train, 1% at the Footlight Train, 1% at the spawn for the gatekeepers, and 1% at the canal, you're ready to start. Now, the head honcho that's at the canals, what you're going to do is you're going to run up to the train, purchase it. As soon as you purchase it, you're going to start telling your teammates to start shocking the boxes. And then you're going to run down, turn into beast mode, and then run up and shock your box. You're going to shock it once, turn around, and run back to spawn. As soon as you get to spawn, shock your 3 gatekeepers. Now, the reason why I like doing this step this way is because I feel like the Easter egg ending cutscene activates a lot easier doing it this way. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Drop a like, drop a follow, and I'll see you for the next Easter egg guide for Darice and Drac.
I'm so sorry. I really don't have time to explain. I have a universe to set right. Thank you and goodbye.